Good afternoon. Just wanted to do a very brief tutorial. If you purchased an alternatives streaming device, I just want to get you through the setup. First thing you need to do is you need to set up your internet connection. So to do that, you click on settings, which is right here. And you would pick either if you're going to use Wi-Fi or Ethernet. I always prefer Ethernet, but where I'm at right now, I can only do Wi-Fi. So you just click on that, then your access points will refresh, and it's going to ask you to put in your password, and then you click connect now, and then you're all set. Second of all, you got to make sure that your day and time is correct, because if that is not correct, your box is not going to work. So always make sure, that's one of the number one problems people overlook. So if that is the case, just go to settings again, click on other, go down to more settings, and just scroll. You have a pad like that with the down arrow. Sometimes the down arrow could be on this side as well, but just scroll down to time and date, click on that, and you can either do automatic date and time, or you can just do it manually. Once you unclick that check, you can just do it manually. But make sure that you always have the correct time zone. We're in Eastern time right now, because if you have the wrong time zone, your box will not work properly. Then always get home, you just hit the ESC button, which is escape. Sometimes you got to hit it a few times. Some of your boxes, you will actually have a home button on there. If the home button doesn't work, it's a E button, internet button. A lot of times that'll get you back home as well. All right. So now that we got everything connected, just want to go over some of the features that we have on the box. Number one, you do have live television. And with live television, I have two different platforms that we use for that. Number one is Kodi, and it's actually Kodi 17. And it's this little icon right here. Looks like a play button almost. And you just click on that. And when it comes up, it says Majika, but it's Media Center, but it's actually Kodi 17. Then you scroll on down to TV. Well, first, before this even starts, you have to wait till everything uploads. Once it's uploaded, everything works flawlessly. So right now, all the channels are loading up. Now, this particular platform, it actually has about 1,400 channels. Actually, what does it say? 1,421 channels. And here it is on the screen right here. And you just scroll down the screen, and you have everything. HBO, Showtime, Bravo, BET. I mean, every channel that you could imagine is actually on here. And there's two ways to view the channels. You can either have the regular scroll method, you just scroll down and click on it, or it has a regular TV guide, just like cable. I just want to wait till these channels finish loading. And basically you just go on over to the guide, and you would click on the guide, and then all of your channels will pop up there. I don't think it's going to do it as of yet. But let's just see. There we go. The channels are coming in. There we go. So there you have it. You just basically pick the channel that you want and just click on it. Very simple. Normally it's the OK button on your touchpad. And with this particular one, you got to double click it. Keep in mind, I'm on Wi-Fi. With a Ethernet connection, everything works a lot quicker. But I think we're still uploading some of the channels. Again, it's like 1,400 channels on this thing. Let me escape out of there.
Between the trees, off a water closet, toilet or loo, as you might call it, and got it on the green somehow.
Very simple. And to get out of it, you just hit the escape button, and you come back here. Now, being as though it's 1,400 channels on this thing, there is another way there where you can minimize it down to specific channels. And I'll show you that in a second. All right, you just Once you get on the channels, then you can just put the icon over here and this window will pop up. Right now, again, we have it on all channels. Let me turn this down. Right now we have it on all channels. So I can actually go from all channels to just the USA channels to the NFL channels. So you just click on that and then you got your NFL Sunday Ticket right there. Go back. Change the group. Then you got your NBA League Pass. Has hockey, boxing, pay-per-view, everything that you can think of on here. I'll show you the pay-per-view. Nope, just pass it. Pay-per-view replays. And here's the pay-per-view stuff right here. Very simple. So again, if you want just a regular TV guide, just like regular cable, you click on that. Oops, a daisy. Now, another thing I want to tell you guys, like right now, I'm running 3 things at once. You never want to run 3 or 4 things at once because it bogs the system down. That's why the system just jumped out, just like you saw. So when that happens, you always check to see how much stuff you're running. You hit this little icon here, and then when you want to get rid of something, you put the cursor there, and you hold the left mouse click. I'll put it on this one here. Hold the left mouse click down and it'll highlight it, and then click down one, remove from list, and it removes it from there. Now, some of you guys may have another type of pad. I also have this type of pad. This particular pad here has toggle switches on the side. So instead of, you don't see a left and right mouse on this one. So the left and right mouse are actually this and here, right there. So you put the cursor over it and you right click it, and then you just scroll down to remove from list. Very simple. Let me just back out of there. Now I also want to get to back here on Kodi. You also have movies that you can access from Kodi. And to get to the movies, you just go down to add-ons. Click on add-ons and then scroll down to Android apps. And these are all the apps that I have here on the box. And I'll just go through some of the movie apps. Again, you have Terrarium right here. Terrarium is a very good movie app. You got Mob Drill, live television and movies. Scroll on down. Showbox, movies, television shows. Megabox, very big on movies, television shows, series. Cartoon HD, same thing. Cartoon HD and Megabox are very similar. So you have all of those programs that you can access. And you know, right in Kodi, you just click on it. It comes up. And most of these APK movie channels, they have a little bar up in the side corner. You just click on that. And that's how you go from movies to TV shows. And then you basically just click on it. Click on video. You get a lot of, whenever you get an advertisement, you always just hit the escape button to get you out of the advertisements. And you click on videos, and here you go. This is the series of Shannara Chronicles. And you just hit the play button. And you can choose if you want to do it in 360p or 720. I always go for 720. Play. We're still downloading channels on that other platform. Give me 1 second. Close that out. For some reason that particular link wasn't working. Close video, okay. Let's see. Let's see if this one plays. Again, advertisement, hits the escape button, there you go. All right, so let's get out of there. And again, to get out, hit escape, 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 exit, okay, and you're back in Kodi. Now, there's another way to access live channels out of Kodi. It's something that I put on here. So let me get out of Kodi, hit the home button. And right here in this bottom row, I have all your favorites again. This is the Play Store, Mobdro, Terrarium, Movies, Showbox. We'll get back to this. This is a VPN, Megabox, Internet, Cartoon HD. And this again is the Kodi. But another one I have on here, and I didn't have enough room to put it in the favorites, is Perfect Player. Right there. So I just click on that. Perfect Player is basically, it has all the 1400 live channels, but it's a much simpler platform, as you'll see. And again, I'm running Perfect Player and I have Kodi running at the same time, which I shouldn't be doing. But there you go. Very simple. Everything's right in your face. You got the guide and channels right then and there. You just scroll on down. And again, I have it set on all channels, which means it's 1400 channels this thing actually has. And you just click on it. That's simple, and it plays. Now I'm going to show you how to navigate through here as well. Now, right now it's set on all channels, which means if I keep scrolling, it will be 1400 channels. Or you can just go right here where you can change it. USA TV, which is just the USA channels. NFL ticket. It's the NBA League Pass, baseball, the hockey, Spanish channels, local news, baseball, Sky Sports. And if you're into boxing, this one actually has Box Nation on it. Box Nation has all the pay-per-view fights. I saw the last Mayweather fight on it. There it is right there, Box Nation. Very good channel.
So if you're Alvarado, you need to be the second half of this fight. You need points in the bank, and you need to have this guy coming to you. You can't be the guy with your style.
Like I said, you got that section. Has music videos. It's the 24/7 channels. It means they just play specific shows all day on these channels. Radio, Canadian. You got adult channels on there. Comedy, thriller. It also has drama, family. That's about it. But it has everything. Very simple to use. Very simple to use. And again, to get you back to the home, just hit escape.
You want Alvarado to think defense. And if you're Alvarado, you just want to establish
Exit the app, yes. And we're back at the home screen. Now I wanted to go over this. Ola is a VPN, virtual private network. Some cable companies, they block you from using specific programs. I know Comcast does. RCN does in some areas. So if for some reason your machine is not playing, basically all you need to do is, before you get into anything, you just need to click on this button right here. Now VPN, basically what it does is they can't see what content you're running on your machine. It looks as though you're in another country, actually, from another server. So basically from here, this has every program that's on my system. So you would just go into whatever you want to see, or you got Cartoon HD, or if you're going into Kodi, you just click that. I'll just use Cartoon HD as an example. So you just click on Cartoon HD. You don't want to access from the US because they can see what you're doing. You put it on United Kingdom. And then you just click open. You just got to go, I trust this application. Okay. And then it'll open up just like your regularly going through it. The only difference is, as you see right here, it says that you're accessing it through the UK. So in particular, some situations you may need to use that. If for some reason your box is not working and playing, it may be because you need to activate that VPN. Okay, so again, at the bottom, you have all of your favorites. If you want to see everything that's on your machine, you just go to My Apps, scroll down. This is every program that's on it. And how do you add and take off your favorites? You just hit the plus button here. And the ones that are checked are the ones that are on there. So if I want to remove it, you just do that. If I want to put it on, you put the check on. And then you just hit the access button, the escape button. And I just took that one off of there. So that's about it. I think you should have a pretty good understanding on how to use your box. For any reason you don't, feel free to give me a call. You should have my contact information. You guys have a pleasant day. Thank you.